Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Nate with Dubs Cards, and I finally put together 30 more cards that I want to send out to SGC to get graded. This will be my third SGC submission that I've done myself. I've also sent cards in through the local card shop, through PSA and SGC. So let's just get started. I had a set that I bought from an original owner, a 1971 top set, and last time I submitted 10 cards, and this time I think I'm going to do 15 cards from the same set. That'll bring me up to 25 total cards graded for one complete set. So a lot of these aren't in the greatest condition, but I wanted an overall kind of set that had a lot of graded cards. So these are all in numbered order. SGC does kind of prefer that you put them in order from, lowest number to highest number, and from the earliest submissions to the latest submission. So they're going to go from not best to worst or worst to best. They're going to go from the years, from vintage to modern. So first one, 1971 tops, will be Dave Conception rookie card. Not bad. It is offset top to bottom. A little bit of scratches on the outside. This is card number 14, so that'll be the first one. Next one, we got Reggie Jackson. And this one is off-centered both side to side and up and down. Not too bad. I watched a video, they prefer you clip the corner of that when you set the cards in them, so I did what they ask. Card number 20. Next one, Willie McCovey for the Giants. Card number 50. Next one, Ted Simmons. Offset kind of top to bottom, a little bit right to left. Overall, these cards are really clean and good condition. I don't expect any 9s or 10s to come out of here, but that's not what I was doing it for. One of my favorite players back of the day was Tom Seaver. As you know, the last submission, you'll saw that I did the Nolan Ryan, so I already had that one graded. Card number 160. Next one will be Al Klein, or Al Kaline. I guess they called it Kaline. This one's really, really offset. And I know SGC is not real good about off-centered cards. I think they grade more on centering than they do corners, so I'm not expecting to get a ton of good grades out of these. You can even see the white on the card next to it's poking through. So card number 180. Next one's going to be Rod Carew. This one's really one of the nicer ones. It's in really good shape. Card number 210. Next one, Pirate Willie Stargell. So this card I noticed was really good centered. This one has pretty good centering on it, so I expect a decent grade out of this. I don't usually make a lot of predictions on cards. I'm not a grader by trade. I don't want to get mad at the grading companies. This is card number 230. They're going to send back what they feel is right. Next one will be a George Foster, Mike Davidson, Giants rookie. Got a cool look to him on that card. I like this card. These rookies were split top to bottom. This one's number 276. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Next one, Brooks Robinson, shares my last name. This one definitely had some wear around the edges. Nothing crazy. None of these cards really have creases on them. Again, I got this from the original owner. The original owner of this, I bought it from him. He opened all these packs in 1971. Had them stored in his closet for over 50 years. Here's Bob Gibson. This one's centered really good, except this side had 3 or 4 kind of dings on the side here. But overall, a really good card. I like this card. It shows him on the mound, shows some player in the ump behind him with the fans. Really cool card. Number 450. Next one, Harmon Killebrew for the Twins. This one did have some dings on the corners. Overall, good shape cards. I mean, these are notoriously hard to grade. Card number 550. Next one we got, Lou Brock. Starting to get up into the higher number cards. There really wasn't any real rhyme or reason for me to choose which cards were what. I kind of went through and found players I knew, found Hall of Famers. Some cards I kept out because they weren't really that great a shape. I didn't feel like it would be worth grading. So if you see a couple cards that are missing, it's probably because it really didn't meet the criteria that I thought would get a decent grade yet. This one's card number 625. Like I said, this will be 15 in this one. I got 10, so that's 25 total. I'll keep doing it. The next submission, I'll roll in another 5 or so. Here's a Frank Robinson card. Again, this one has, you know, some corner issue, but overall not bad. I like it as this was a one-person set, a one-owner set, I'm sorry. Card number 640. That means a lot to me that I got it from the original owner, and I want to keep it all together for now. So my last card of this 15-card submission for the 1971 is Luis Aparicio. That's a hard one to say for me. This one was a Red Sox player, card number 740. So definitely getting up toward the top. So just a recap for 71, if you want a quick one, we got Conception, Jackson, McCovey, Simmons, Seaver, Kaline, Carew, Stargell, Mike Davis with George Foster, Brooks Robinson, Bob Gibson, Harmon Killebrew, Lou Brock, Frank Robinson, and Luis Aparicio. So that's the 15 first cards that are going into the submission. Now, I bought a 1972 set off the same guy. I've sent in cards to grade. Here's some overflow cards. These are not part of the set. These are extras he had. Here's a Dave Kingman rookie card. Really good shape. This side is a little fuzzy and offset, but the cards are really sharp. Has good eye appeal for this one. Card number 147. So you can see the top's a little fuzzy. I tried to pull some off with the tape. It didn't come off. Here's a Thurman Munson. This one, the top is kind of not really beat up. I guess the white's chipped off. There's some chipping, I guess you'd call it. But overall, decent card. This bottom corner's a little dinged. 441. Next, we got the Pete Rose All-Star card. I sent in 2 of the Pete Rose's regular card, which would be card number 559, because the inaction cards came after it. So I wanted to send this in. I don't have one of these in yet. Pretty cool. The back made a puzzle. Next one, final one from 1972 is a Phil Niekro. This one just seemed to be really good shape. I picked this one. I know as he's a good player, but I picked him more as it was a good shaped card. I would love to pull like a 7, 8, 9 out of one of these. Would be cool. So this one was mainly because of condition. Here's a tough card to grade and an expensive card if you can get it graded good. 1971, no, I'm sorry, 1974 Topps card number 1. Hank Aaron. And this card is tough to grade. I assume all the kids back in the day rubber banded these. Cards number 1 and the last card of every set are very tough cards to grade of how they were kept back in the day by kids. I had a handful of these, and I mean like 6 or 8 of these for somehow. I don't know how I got them all. But I figured I'd send one of these in. I'm really hoping to get a good grade on this one. Next one, 1974, is going to be a Mike Schmidt. Again, I got like 5 or 6 of these cards for some reason. Not a big Mike Schmidt fan. I don't dislike him by any means. But I was going through some of my cards and said, you know what? I'm going to send in some cards that I normally wouldn't send in. These are cards I normally wouldn't send in. Actually, all 3 of these. So some of these are just to kind of, I guess, grade the graders. I want to see how these come out. This one seemed exceptionally good condition. And some of these, this is a 1978 Topps Pete Rose card, number 20. Some of these in 8s and 9s are fetching pretty good money. I'm a big Pete Rose fan, so any card I send in for Pete Rose is good for me. This one just seems in very, very good shape. I had 2 of these to go over. I thought this one was good. All these little dots are on those little plastic sheets, obviously, not the card. Next one we're going with is a 1986 Topps Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan is one of my PC collections hits too. This card in a 10 is an awesome value. It's a great, or expensive card number 100. I don't know if it'll get a 10. I doubt it. But an 8 or a 9 would be awesome if I could get it. Very clean card. Then I went to the 86 O-Pee-Chee. Not a lot of SGC O-Pee-Chee cards graded right now. I go to the website, I think there's only 1 or 2 of these Pete Rose cards. I got a couple of complete sets of this. And this one looked really nice. I'd really like to see this come back as a good card number 1. And a Nolan Ryan 1986 O-Pee-Chee to go with the Topps. That'll be cool because it'll come back as kind of little mini set there. As you see, the O-Pee-Chee is a lot brighter than the Topps. I have high hopes for these. These will be nice to come back good graded. This one I pulled on the channel. I pulled this on this channel. I'm not a big fan of Barry Bonds, but let's see. It is off-centered right to left. Other than that, I mean, you guys saw me pull this out of a pack. To me, the corners look perfect. This card does not look like it really has anything crazy. Back is well centered, except this way is a little off. I don't think they really do much on back centering. It is centered off this way a little bit. I don't know if they're going to say that's 60-40. If it's 45-55, it can still hit a 9.5. But I pulled this on the channel. That's why I sent it in. I want you guys to see the fruit of the labors. And this card, this one also came off the channel. Got some recent comments about how nice this card is. And Ken Griffey Jr. is one of my PC hits. This is a 1989 Fleer, card number 548. And this card was pulled on the channel. I pulled this out of that supposed error box of 89 Fleer that I bought. And this will be cool for the channel. You guys can see what I got out of the box, what it'll grade. This gun came off the channel too. This is a Ellie De La Cruz 2024 Bowman. Card number 22. And this thing is in the holder, kind of askew. There we go. The cool thing about this is it's a green parallel. It's a card number 99 out of 399. So that'd be cool. This is a modern card, 2024. Pulled it on the channel out of that one of those packs I bought from my local card shop. So that'll be interesting to come back to. And we wrap it up with 2 Wayne Gretzky cards. This is the gum one. This is the gum hit card. You can see where the gum laid right there. So on here you can see that it's all rippled and bubbly. I love gum stained cards, to be honest with you. Bottom corners are both kind of whacked out. I opened this pack up on the channel. This is a 1987-88 Topps card out of a pack. Obviously it's not going to get a 10, but I've wanted to see what SGC will do with the gum stain, if they'll put stain on it or what. I'm willing to spend the $20 to grade it to find out. Obviously PC hit. I don't want to sell it. This would be one of my cards I want to keep. So that's pretty cool. And then I pulled this. We pulled this out of the 1990-91 O-Pee-Chee vending box. Very good shape card, straight from a vending box. That'd be cool if this gets a 9 or a 10. So that's it. And I'm going to try to get these sent out in the next couple days. And we will be able to get a reveal when it comes back. They've been pretty fast, 4 or 5 weeks, I guess. Holidays are here, so we'll see. But 15 cards from 71, 4 cards from 72, 2 from 74, a 78, some 86, an 87, an 89, a 2024, and 2 hockeys. This is Nate with Dubs Cards. Over and out.